we were able to get 2 of the goats today. I'm going to come show you our little babies. They are Nigerian Dwarfs, so they're not full size by any means. It's kind of like we have a petting zoo now. That's Ellie. She's a little over 1. So Ellie is super gentle, but she likes to eat my shirt. This is Denna. Hi, Denna. Say, I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. So this is what we've done. We've put their 2 kennels over here. You can probably put 3 Nigerians in there. We're gonna essentially end up with 4. So 2 in each. We did originally have the igloos in there, but it's just so hot right now. Figured they'd like the cool breeze. Miss Ellie is dry, and we are going to be hopefully breeding her either July or August. It just depends on her. So she'll be our first one to have kids here. And you can see the chickens are enjoying the hay. Little turds. As you can see, Denna is head honcho around here, hoping that they'll get a little bit closer. They are from the same farm, same breeder, so hopefully the hierarchy settles a little bit sooner than later. Yep. It was fun bringing them both home in the car. So I have an Expedition, it's 3 rows. We put the 3rd row down, had them both in the back. Denna did not like Ellie being back there in her space. Proceeded to try and headbutt her, and before I could even get off the property, thankfully, Ellie decided to jump over onto the 2nd row, which is full of car seats, and then down and then up onto the console and essentially into my lap while I'm driving. So that was fun. So I had to pick her up, and then we put her on the floor in the 2nd row, and thankfully my oldest was with me and was able to hold her collar the whole way so she didn't jump around. And thankfully, again, Denna decided to stay in the 3rd row and didn't jump. So, lesson learned. But tomorrow we are attempting to pick up 3 more goats from a different farm. 1 will be ours, 2 will be for my in-laws, and then we'll be getting our 4th one after my in-laws take their 2 from us, probably early August when she'll be ready. So it's gonna be fun. See, they don't like being left alone. That's okay. I'm sure you guys will quiet down once you're used to the place.
Can I do it? I want to do it all by myself.
So you're going to be going this way? All right, go for it. Get close to it. Get close so you can see what you're doing. Here. Hold on. Let me adjust. All right, go for it. And you're going to have to take it off and turn it again. Or you can do that.
He's like, but that is not logical.
There you go. Make sure you, so watch. It has to be flat. So stop for a second. See that? See how it's flat to it? Okay, there you go. Keep going.
He's concentrating so much. I love it. Look at him. He's even holding it on. Look at Lukey go. That's my big man.
You can get a socket wrench too if he wants to do it that way. You want to try a socket wrench? Okay.
My children are trying to build our milk stanchion right now with Daddy.
It's not ready yet. It's probably not metric. Was it 5/8? Nope. 9/16.
No, don't bang, please.
Oh, 9/16. Okay.
I can do
Let me set it up first. Okay, so now it ratchets. Do you see that? So I have it to tighten. So you're going to turn it this way, just like with your other one, but it ratchets. Okay. Do smooth motion. Smooth motion. Okay, here, let me do one for you. So you can go like all the way back, And just do a smooth motion. See that? Now try that. Good job. You like that tool?
Is there a tool you don't like, Luke?
There's no tools I don't like.
That's what I thought.
Okay, you want to see how tight we are first? Let's see where the bolt's at. Ooh, we still have a little ways to go. Let's see, make sure this is working correctly. Oh, look, it's working correctly. All right. Okay. Don't
Remember,
go too quick.
there you go.
Just nice, smooth motions. Nice and smooth. Is it getting hard?
Are you measuring your feet?
Yes. Let's see how far
Okay,
the
okay,
bolt
so you want to do
went
it? Let's see. Are we getting close?
down. Yeah.
Okay. Take it home.
How big are those flippers?
9 inches.
Ready? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look where the bolt's at. I think that's good.
We're all done.
I'm gonna loosen just a tad because ain't that tight. See, that loosens a little bit, so that's what controls this.
Ellie, Denna. Denna's in milk. She's a little high strung. I call her Cray Cray already. James, are you coming out? You gonna come see the goats? Chickens really don't know what to make of them.
You can put them into this big cow one is Jenna. Say hi, Jenna. You can help her too, but she's the crazy one. And that one's Ellie.
Ellie will probably let you pet her a lot faster.
Pet Ellie, James. You don't have to be gentle like with Adeline.
Oh, yes, you have to be gentle.
No, not as gentle.
Not as gentle as the baby chicks in the house, but
Keep petting her, Jamesy. Which one do you like better? You like the cow one better?
he likes the crazy one.
Probably because he is crazy.
Oh, good. Oh, I thought she was going to eat.
she's okay.
That's
She's just smelling you. She's smelling you,
You're
baby.
new, James. She's not used
See,
to
look.
your smell.
Jamesy, go up near him so I can get a photo.
See why the good fencing was so important? Look at her.
Oh my.
That feel good, Denna? Look at her.
Yeah.
I'd say you put the fence up well, honey. It barely budged.
Yeah, that Jenna is the one gonna have to worry about. Ellie's just
Yeah, we do have our own little petting zoo. We could charge admission now.
Jamesy, with her hair, from the front, from her head backwards. From her head, there you go. Good job.
Yeah.
You can
the
pet her
chickens-
ears too, Jesse.
The chickens are coming out now.
Yeah, like you don't scare me. Wrong way, James. This way. So from her head to her tail.
Front to back. That's close enough. No, I go too far the tail.
So Denna, the cow one, is the one that I'll be milking tonight. Crazy pants. Are you gonna try and get the chicken? That's Lucy.
He's like, get back here. He's like, get back here.
James is like, you will be my friend.
Where are they running from James?
This one, Denna is a little bit, she's gonna have to come around.
Oh, it's peeing. There we go.
Yeah. What are you doing in there? That's a chicken coop. No, no.
Yeah.
I know, you guys fit in there. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah.
The chickens are like, what is this?
We got poop.
It already did. It's gonna get you, James.
She's super sweet, James. Oh, hi. I have to go to Tractor Supply to pick up the minerals for them today.
Does it need to be scratched or something?
Yeah. They like doing that. At some point, we're probably going to have their fur all along the...
James is just so excited.
What do you think, James? Are you excited? Are you going to help me with them? You going to help me brush them later?
Well, I'm gonna brush them.
I have to go pick up the brush still, though, baby.
Yeah. Once we get the brush, then you can just. When mommy says it's okay, then you start brushing.
Oh, she likes you. Oh, she likes this. She stopped for this. Oh, yeah. You like the massage. Are we going to be friends now?
She's like, maybe.
Are we going to be friends now? Are those baby chicks? Baby chickies came out to play.
Yep. It's all our goat.
Are you calming down, Denna?
We're gonna have one more.
Are you calming down? Yeah, you're letting me pet you now. The milk stanchion. I'll be milking Ellie tonight when it gets a little cooler and it's not completely in the sun right there. Got 3 more. 2 of them are going to be my in-laws, though, just while they're getting their pen ready. So we have Jelly Bean, which is theirs, Almond Joy, which is theirs, and then on the backside is Truffles, the black and tan little lady. These 3 seem to be pretty chill, unlike Miss Denna here. It was an interesting night. What's up, Truffles? I put the bases of the igloos underneath their food to help with the waste until we get something that's higher up. Apparently my 2-year-old fell butt first into this. Was stuck and Grandpa had to pull him out while we were gone. Thinking we may move these away from being this close to our neighbor back there and put them closer to this side, I'm thinking. Just because they were not happy campers until it got fully dark last night, which is after 9. So to be a little courteous, I think we may move them over here slightly. What? Are you headbutting me? These 2 will not leave me alone. They're following me. Good morning. It is Wednesday so it's the Wednesday the week after we have gotten some of the goats. So it'll be a week tomorrow that we've had a couple. We now have 5 currently, while 2 of them here are my in-laws, and then I have 1 more coming after those 2 leave. She's still in the process of being milk tested at the farm she's at right now. So we've made some changes since we first started the goat pen and brought them home based off of issues that we were seeing, and then we still have more to do today because the old hardware fence that we had up for the chickens we knew wouldn't last very long, and so far 2 have gotten out into my garden. Thankfully they haven't eaten anything, but we need to nip that in the bud real quick. So here's what it looks like now. We moved their pens closer to the house to be farther away from our neighbors because the first couple days they were a little loud for about 20 minutes. So just to be as courteous as possible. These kennels I don't recommend because, as you can see, when they rub up against them, they go in. They're not going to be used long term, clearly. We're going to have to figure something out. We got our automatic waterer, have our feeders. This one out here, I put the chicken scraps in. This one's just like a separate thing. They really prefer the orange waterers. And then this one right here, Miss Ellie, which is mine, likes to jump into the chicken coop. So we're trying to deal with that right now. But you can see we're prepping the other area for the same no-climb fence. They pushed the hardwood cloth off the fence, which we knew would happen at some point because it was only stapled in. And then they've actually been able to break off the zip ties by pushing against it, because again, it was facing the incorrect way. They were facing on the outside. So like this is on the inside, so when they push on it, it goes against it. Well, the hardwood cloth is on the outside, so they went underneath it yesterday. It's been kind of interesting. Both times they've gotten out is when I've been sitting over here milking and I see a goat walk across over here. So if anyone's curious about the feed, I haven't even barely touched the hay and the alfalfa for them, and there's 5 of them. And I had ordered a total of 40, I think 15 I had said, of hay and 25 of alfalfa. Our little feeding station. We got a gate put in, or my husband put in a gate this week as well, so it makes it so much nicer instead of that little flap that we had. And then I'm looking for like little toys and stuff that they can jump on. But that is where we are at. They seem to be settling in pretty well. They're getting into routine. Denna and Joy definitely know when it's their turn to get milked. I don't have to hold their collars anymore when they're going to the milk stanchion, which is nice. Hey, stop eating that. Threw her sunflower seeds at her to get her to stop eating the tarp. She was eating the little tarp right there. Goats really will eat anything. This is our happy little petting zoo right now. Getting about a little bit more than half a gallon of milk a day from the 3, Joy, Denna, and Truffles. Are you brushing the goat, Lukey? You brushing Truffles? Are you my goat helper? You're doing a good job. She seems to like it. Jamesy, are you gonna do it now?
Ellie.
There you go.
Ellie is super cute. Ellie.
Keep brushing, James. She's waiting. She likes being brushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those two goats like to move.
Yeah. Jamesy, is that the goat that pushed you in the water?
that boom.
We ended up upgrading to this huge 100-gallon Rubbermaid trough because that other little thing I was having to clean it out like 3 or 4 times a day, and we felt that they needed a lot more space. So here we go. It's 100 gallons. It's quite large. To give you kind of a frame of reference, there you go. It's bigger than part of my plant stands. Next year, I'm hoping to be able to do meat chickens. I don't plan on doing it this year. I think my husband might. He wouldn't be so happy if I added on another project. So meat chickens next year, maybe 20 or so. I'm told that you're supposed to do what, like 10% more than what you want. So maybe 25, who knows? But this will be big enough to house them at this age, and then putting them out into somewhere outside so they can have a good life before they get processed. Reasoning for growing your own meat is starting to resonate with me, as in you're giving them the best life before they're processed and consumed. So as opposed to chickens and everything that's stuck in stalls or never seeing daylight or anything like that, at least we are respecting their natural life and just treating them fairly and appropriately for the nutrition that they're going to be giving me and my family. So if anyone has any suggestions or tips with goats, please let me know. It's been about 10 years almost since I've had goats before, and the last ones were meat goats. So it was quite different. And from what I've learned, I'm surprised they last as long as they did. There's a lot more to goat keeping than I had originally known, especially dairy goats and Nigerian dwarfs. Somebody's laying an egg. I love how chickens just like to let it known. So next week I will be doing, or maybe in a few days, I will be doing a garden tour because my garden has seriously exploded. And I'll show you what I like and what I don't like and changes that I'm going to make next time, since this is my first time in this garden. And also I'm looking for expansion ideas. It's big, but it's not my vision big. So subscribe, watch, and see you in the next one.